Every single day, you are presented with the choice to repeat the familiar past or to step into the unfamiliar future. Most people wake up, think the same thoughts, perform the same habits, feel the same emotions, and see the same circumstances, all because their minds are constantly reliving the past. But if you are brave enough to break free from the known, to tune out the noise of the world and redirect your attention inward, you begin to access a realm where new possibilities exist. Your attention is your greatest currency.
Where you place it, you place your energy.
If your attention remains entangled in the regrets of yesterday or the fears of tomorrow, then your energy stays trapped in a timeline that cannot be altered. But when you begin to withdraw that attention from everything known, your identity, your environment, your schedule, and you bring it into the unknown, you create space for new potentials to manifest. The unknown is not something to be feared. It is where your future lies. It is the domain of the quantum field, that invisible space of infinite frequencies, holding all possible experiences, all potential versions of you. But you can only access it when you become nobody, no one, no thing, nowhere, in no time. That's the entry point. That's the threshold between the life you've lived and the one waiting to be born. When you sit in stillness, closing your eyes and retreating from the sensory world, you are no longer driven by what you see, smell, taste, touch, or hear.
You begin to break the bonds of the material world.
You unhook yourself from the known reality. The brain doesn't know the difference between what's happening in your outer world
now the
and
door
what you vividly imagine beyond your inner world. Where you can rehearse a new future with clarity and emotional conviction, your body begins to respond as if that future were happening now. The chemistry changes, your neural circuitry rewires, and you start becoming a new version of yourself before anything changes outside of you. The problem is that most people focus on what is, instead of what could be. They give more attention to their current circumstances than their desired future. They wait for the change to happen before they feel the joy, the freedom, the love. But that's backwards. You must feel the change in order to create it. You must teach your body emotionally what your future will feel like, and then live from that elevated state. When you begin to embody the energy of your future, your body no longer believes it's in the past.
You are signaling a new genesis in new ways.
You're aligning with a new destiny, and the field responds, not by what you want, but by who you are being. If you are being the same personality, you are creating the same personal reality. But if you're being a future version of yourself, emotionally and mentally aligned with new possibilities, the field has no choice but to mirror that back to you. This requires consistency. You cannot dip into this work occasionally and expect lasting results. You must commit to becoming familiar with the emotions of your future, to make gratitude, joy, empowerment, and inspiration your new baseline. These are not just feel-good emotions. They are elevated frequencies that tune your energy to match the field of possibility.
That is how the universe hears you.
You are not here to live by memory, but to live by vision.
Memory is predictable. Vision is unknown.
But the unknown is where the miracle lies. The moment you begin to trust in that unseen potential more than you trust in the evidence of your senses, you become a magnet for synchronicity. The right people show up. The doors open. The opportunities appear. Not because you chased them, but because you became coherent with them. Coherence is not just an idea. It's a measurable state. When your brain and heart are in harmony, when your thoughts and feelings are aligned, your energy becomes organized. And when your energy is organized, your signal to the field is stronger. You begin broadcasting a clear intent, not one distorted by doubt, fear, or contradiction, but one driven by clarity and elevated emotion. This is not about forcing your will. It's about surrendering to a greater intelligence that already knows how to orchestrate the perfect unfolding of your desires. Your job is to get out of the way, to become the future self now, to fall in love with that vision so deeply that it pulls you toward it, so deeply that you no longer look back. The more you practice tuning into the energy of the future, the more natural it becomes. Eventually, you wake up in the morning not trying to create a new life, but already living from it. And the more you live from it, the faster it manifests. Reality begins to bend to your internal state, not the other way around. Your life doesn't change by accident. It changes by design, and you are the architect.
The blueprint lives within your imagination.
The construction happens through your repetition. The foundation is laid in your emotional body. So step into the unknown each day. Focus not on what is, but on what could be. Give your attention to possibility, and let that possibility transform you. Please subscribe.